So in this video, we're going to be unboxing this DAREU EK87PRO keyboard. This was sent to me for review, but we already had and we already cut the in here. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed. Let's check this out. So it does look like they package this up pretty nicely. We have our foam here to help protect the keyboard. So right away, we have the keyboard on top. So it looks pretty retro with this colorway, to be honest, but it looks pretty nice. We have minimal buttons, and we have our basic. It looks like we have two different or three settings here. Obviously, we have flat, we have this one, and then we have our third. So we have a few different settings there, and then with our rubber feet, they look to be on there pretty good. Looks like we have our Bluetooth button on the left side. It's just a look. We can see that there is some power, so it lights up pretty well there. Looks like on this side we have. Oh, I really like that they included the Bluetooth dongle if we're going to need this into the keyboard itself. I have another mechanical keyboard that's like this, and they did not do that, so I'm surprised I haven't lost. And it looks like it stays in there pretty good because it is not coming out. So it's, I mean, you just pull it out, but it looks like it stays in there pretty well. And then we have a USB Type-C port right here on the back. So far, I mean, let's go ahead and put this down. Okay, so this one must have silent switches, basically. They did include a USB C to USB-A cable, and then they did include a few extra keys along with a cap puller. So the switches on here are very silent, so it doesn't give me this satisfying mechanical keyboard feel, but I can tell this is a mechanical keyboard. So let's go ahead and use the puller that they gave us. Let's pull one of these keys and kind of check out what we have going on underneath. All right, so these weren't like the easiest switches to get out, but it looks like we have some purple switches, and these things are quiet, and I mean very, very quiet. So if you can see here, if we pull this key here, our F7 key, they are very quiet, but they are pretty easy to install. They were a little bit difficult to get out, but overall not that big of a deal. They're going to be pretty easy to put back in here. So, all right, and let's go ahead and put our keycaps back on. So I would say overall this seems like a very nice keyboard, but really let's get it turned on. Let's get it connected. If we turn on this, you can see right here our Bluetooth is blinking, or we can use the dongle, or we can switch it up, and you can see we have kind of a rainbow effect lights, but we still have Bluetooth or the dongle going there. So this is strictly the dongle. This is Bluetooth, so I have to decide which one I'm going to use. So you can see we have that going on there. There's not exactly just like a on-off switch. It's just Bluetooth or the dongle. I'm not seeing a way how to change the lights. Let's check out the manual here. So I have got this set up to my computer, and I have to say it is a pretty nice keyboard. It's pretty soft. It's not like a super, like, if you're looking for a mechanical, like with a really loud click sound, you're not going to get that from this. I'll show you guys. So it's really quiet, as you can see, but it is one that I really like. It's a really nice keyboard so far. I haven't had any issues or anything with how things go on this, but You can see we have our coloring here. If you hit the function in the up key, it's going to get a little bit brighter. Hopefully that's showing up. The down is where it's going to change the colors. And then if you hit function and you hit these two keys, you're going to change, I can't remember which one. One changes kind of the colors, and one changes the lighting scheme, whether it's pulsing or depending on like where you're going to see the light, see how they're going like that. Now the keys this comes with, the light only is behind the keys. It doesn't shine through. These are not clear keycaps, but you could obviously change out the keycaps if you wanted to get custom keycaps. The only other thing is there is just a little bit of bend from it, not too much, but otherwise, I think it's a great keyboard. I like it a lot. Everything works great on this. It's got for me kind of the right amount of click if you saw what the switches look like, but obviously you could customize everything. You could put your own keycaps on here. You could put new switches on here if you wanted, not the ones that are on here. But for a good mechanical keyboard, it's not a full-size keyboard. As you can see, we are missing our numbers, so you're not, if you like having a separate number keypad off to the side here on the right, like I do a lot, that's one thing to consider. But overall, very solid keyboard. I actually really like it, and I'm going to be using it for a while, so thanks.